Hey, we are at Fantastic Worlds Comics in Scottsdale, Arizona, live on YouTube, which only means one thing: new comic book releases. Yesterday's video was the DC Comics, so here is everything else, Marvel and the rest. So let's get started. In an alphabetical anomaly, the first Marvel comic this week starts with an E. It's very rare. And we have Elektra, Black, White, and Blood, number 4. Beautiful cover. And a beautiful Peach Momoko variant. Up next is Eternals, number 12. The lead up to Judgment Day, a big summer event featuring the Avengers and the X-Men. Then we have Fantastic Four, number 43, still part of the Reckoning War story. Got some Doomy Doom on the cover. And a variant. Then we have Immortal X-Men, number Dos. There we go. Cover A. The Mr. Sinister B cover. There was an additional variant, but it got trashed in the packaging. Thank you, Diamond. Iron Fist, number 3 by Alyssa Wong. Then we have from Kurt Busiek. This one's a pretty under-the-radar book, The Marvels, and that is issue number 10. Then we have Marvel Voices Identity, number 1. Then we have New Mutants, number 25. A beautiful variant. And one of my personal favorites, and absolutely the pick of the week, is the all-new, all-different Savage Avengers, number 1. First series ran 28 issues, and it was fantastic. I thought it was some of the best Marvel has published the last several years. So we have Conan the Barbarian leading a Savage Avengers team. And looks like for Volume 2, we have an all-new team. Got some Deathlock, some Black Knight, some Elektra's Daredevil. So good stuff. That's cover A. Gorgeous Albuquerque B cover, and an additional variant. Team photo. Then we have Silk, number 5. A cover, B cover, almost looks like Dr. Aphra, and a beautiful additional cover. I really like that artwork. Oh, and one more Silk variant. And of course, it's the Skrull variant. Up next, from Ziglar, Spider-Punk, number 2. There we go. That has a variant and a rock and roll variant. Then we have from Disney, we have Star Wars, Crimson Reign, Dr. Aphra, number 20. And Han Solo and Chewbacca, number 2. Get your finger out of my face. Then we have Donny Cates' Thor, number 25, part 2 to Banner of War. So Donny Cates' Thor meets Donny Cates' Hulk, and it is all out mayhem. This is an oversized comic. Here's the other variant. Here is the Romita variant. And we have one more, a J. Scott Campbell variant. Then we have Venom, Lethal Protector, number 2, from David. And the debate rages on if it's Michelini or Michelini. I've heard Michelini. Venom number 2, Lethal Protector number 2. There is the variant. Very cool. Wolverine, number 21, A cover. Very cool Skrull variant, and a Deadpool variant. Wolverine Patch, number 2. A lot of number 2s this week. And this is by Larry Hama, one of my favorites. So Wolverine Patch, number 2, Mutant versus Mutant in Madripoor, variant versus variant. There we go, very cool. Then we have from the All Reds, the Excellent, number 3. Then we have X-Force by Benjamin Percy, number 28. Juggernaut. Looks like a big glowing piece of candy. Pretty fun variant for that. And that's like a postcard. Greetings from the Savage Land. I like that. And then our last Marvel book of the week is X-Men Red, number 2. Another number 2. So there you go for the Marvel titles, folks. A lot of X-Men mutant related stuff coming out. Let's move on to the other publishers. From Image Comics, we have A Town Called Terror, number 2. From Boom Studios, another number 2. There's number 2s all around. That's the number of the week, I guess. And this is Alice Ever After, the sequel to the Alice in Wonderland story in comic book format. Number 1 sold out completely. Here is number 2. Beautiful variant artwork. And this was the FOC 1 per store unlockable. Also some gorgeous artwork. Then we have one of my picks of the week, Black Hammer Reborn, number 12. I think this is the final issue. It's from Jeff Lemire. It's probably going to be an emotional gut punch if it is. Expect nothing less from Mr. Lemire. Then we have Bolero, number 5. Variant cover. Then we have from Dark Horse Comics, Breakout, number 2. And from Brian Azzarello and Maria Lovett, the very popular Faithless, Volume 3, number 4. There we go. Here's the erotic connecting cover. Then we have from Archie Comics, it is the Fox, number 1. This is a one-shot. There is the Fox himself, and it is called Family Values. And there are 2 different covers for that. Then we have from Dynamite, Hell Sonia, number 5. Here is the Perio cover. And we have the Ultraviolet FOC exclusive. Back to Boom and Mr. James Tynion, House of Slaughter, number 6, new story arc, Scarlet Part 1. Here is the A cover by Raphael Albuquerque. Here is the B cover. And we have a polybagged body bag variant. This is very intriguing. Usually polybagged books like this are erotica covers, so I have no idea what's in there. And then we have a number 1 from Image. And issue number 1, see, it is called I Hate This Place. There we go. And I Hate This Place has an interesting variant. You'll know it when you see it. Hello. And we only have one of these. Crazy. From Dynamite, we got Jennifer Blood, number 8. The A cover. Gorgeous B cover by Lau. Also gorgeous C cover. Good stuff. Then we have up next from Aftershock Comics is Kaiju Score Steal from the Gods, number 2. And from Mr. Todd McFarlane in Image Comics, Black, White, and Red all over, King Spawn, number 10. There he is. Got a black blank B cover, triple B. And a sketch. It's not even, this is kind of like an original art page type cover. Very cool. Then we have Lego Ninjago Garmadon. I have no idea what that word is. This is issue number 2. We're back to the 2s again. Number 1 sold out. It was surprisingly popular. I did not know Lego comics would be this popular, but when you're pulling stuff like this, I guess it's going to be, because that is pretty cool. Up next, here is a interesting comic from Source Point Press. It is called My Brother Eddie. It is a fantasy tale, a little bit Dungeons and Dragons, a little bit Chronicles of Narnia, and it is a completely silent comic. Not one word, all art. The way some people feel this is the way comics should be, But here you go, my brother Eddie. Worth checking out. Very cool, especially if you like fantasy. Back to Dynamite. Nyx, number 6. There she is. And on the variant, there she is also. I have no idea what that is. All right, moving right along. Back to Boom. We got Power Rangers, number 19. From Mr. Joe Hill, we have Rain, numero 5. And we got a new number 1. This is from Dark Horse Comics, and it is the return of the Shaolin Cowboy. Cruel to be kin. Very cool. There you go, Shaolin Cowboy, number 1, with a Mike Mignola variant, right? I'm pretty sure that's Mike Mignola. We're going to say it is. From IDW, got these big, nice, glossy, oversized TMNT best of, and this time it is the Rat King. And from the legendary Master Stan Sakai, Usagi Yojimbo, number 28 of this particular volume. And last but not least, we have The Walking Dead Deluxe, number 39, full color. And there we go, folks. These are the new release comic books for Wednesday, May 18th, 2022. Lots of good stuff here. If there's anything you need me to set aside, call the shop, message me. If you never want to miss a comic, stop by the shop and start a pull list. And then we'll always order and set aside one of these issues for you. You get discounts and perks. Lots of good stuff. Maybe you'll even run into Eric Williamson while you're in the shop, and that is always a treat. So there you go, folks. We'll see you tomorrow. Yeah, rock and roll.